Hey, what's going on, everybody? Rakeem Addison here, and I'm coming at you with another live here on Facebook. All right, so I just want to go ahead and say hello to everybody that's coming in right now. Whether you're catching this live with me or you are on the replay, I want to, first and foremost, welcome you to today's show. But what we're going to be talking about here today, guys, well, tonight, at the time that you're watching this, is should you be giving it all away for free, right? And what I'm talking about is content, right? Is value, like is giving away your best stuff the right move? Is it, right? And just let me know, down below in the comments, let me know first and foremost where you are tuning in from tonight. Also, besides that, let me know, is giving it away free the right move in your honest opinion, watching this Facebook live here. All right. So just let me know, kind of engage in the comments. Good to see you guys. I see a few comments coming in. Can you guys let me know if you could definitely hear me and you could see me a little bit clearer? All right. So looks like we got Dave Anderson on the live. It says hashtag live. Appreciate you for stopping by here tonight, brother. Appreciate you. Much love. Dave Anderson coming in from Reddick, Florida, USA, man. Shout out to you. Much love, man. Dave says, brother Rakeem, what's going on with you, Dave, man? I see you doing your thing, man. Steady, staying consistent, man. Shout out to Dave. You definitely check Dave out. So we're going to get into it, guys. As I see more comments come in, I'll start talking a little bit, kind of engaging with you guys. But I kind of want to talk about this because I believe, I wouldn't say there's controversy with this. Some people feel you shouldn't give it all away for free. And some people feel as if, there's a point where you should cut it off to where you are charging. All right. So I'm gonna give you guys a little strategy, throughout the rest of this live on when you should be charging, right? And then we'll kind of go over that stuff. All right. So let's get into it. Dave says, I do, but it isn't. I will also share everything. I believe it, man. I definitely see you do it in your lives all the time. So I definitely agree with what you're saying, brother. Dave says, thank you so much. No problem, brother. No problem. So yeah, guys, we're going to go jump into it. I know we're kind of delaying here. All right. So the topic for today is giving it all away for free the right move? All right. So let's talk about when you're putting out value in the marketplace. A lot of times, especially if we have our own product, right, or we're selling some type of affiliate product, like, or whatever we're doing, right, we're trying to get our offer out there. We don't necessarily want to give away all of our goodies, right? But then you'll hear, like, some of our mentors will literally say it, like they will literally say, give it all away, like give your best stuff in the marketplace. Give your best stuff in the marketplace. Now, why is it that they're saying that? Well, let's think about it. So let's say, for instance, I get on this live and all I try to do, let's just say that this was me, but it's not. But let's say, for instance, I say a few things. I say, I just give them like some real basic stuff, right? I give people the basics. And then like I've given them something so basic. And then all of a sudden I just say, hey, if you want the rest of this, right? And this, I don't know, but I don't know if you guys have ever just like been watching a video and then it was like you realize, like, man, that was so basic. That was the most basicest stuff. And then it was real short. So all they really told you to do was, hey, if you want the rest of all of this, there's a certain way to do a call to action. There is. But then it's kind of like short, and then it's like, and then you feel like, well, there was really no value given at all, right? If you feel like that after a video or some content or something like that, then it probably wasn't real value that you actually watched. All right. So kind of what I want to say is that when you give it all away for free, here are the benefits to giving it all away for free. Okay, so number one, it's going to build authority. Okay, people are going to see you as an authority. They'll be able to see, can you actually help them? Right? Because let's say, for instance, somebody comes on the internet and they find you, right? And maybe it's maybe it's you selling to them, right, through some type of advertisement, and they've never watched anything on you. Like, they've never watched anything. So they don't know if you're a real expert, you're a fake guru, or whatever, right? They don't know that. But if you're putting out like killer content where they can see, oh, this person can probably actually help me, right? Then your authority is being built when you give it away for free, and they're watching you. They're seeing, you put out this valuable content, and the best thing about this, when you give it all away for free, let me share this. So when you give it all away for free, what you're going to notice is that people are going to start showing up more. Have you ever just been putting out posts? And I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it, because I've seen it, is where you may go to someone's page, and then on their page, you'll notice that there's just like, business post after business post after business post, and it's just tons and tons. It's just all the way down the page. And then, somebody let me know in the comments, when you saw all of those different business posts back to back to back to back to back, what did you notice on that person's page? It was flatline. No engagement on the post, right? So somebody just put like a 2 in the comments if you ever seen that. And then what I said was actually true. There was no engagement, because if you just keep, it's basically what you're doing is you're repelling people, right? You're just repelling. But if you're putting out valuable content, you're showing people how to actually get a result, then guess what's going to happen over the long term when you're giving it away for free? Now, I'm not saying give it all. I'm not saying don't like make money from what you're doing. But what I'm telling you, this is the long game, right? Entrepreneurship is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So if you're putting in the work, you're putting out content like I talk about all the time, in your videos and in your content, and it's just real, it's good, it's genuine. Like, you're not being selfish about it. You're putting it out there. You're really trying to help people. What's going to happen long term is those people are going to be like, man, I've gotten so much value from him first of all, or her, right? And then they've actually been getting results from the actual videos that you've been putting out, or the content that you've been putting out. Guess what? You're getting them to where they want to be, right? It's if they're actually implementing, because we know, in this realm, everybody don't like, everybody's not implementing, like everybody's not doing it. So if they're actually implementing what you're teaching, and that's helping them, get to a better position in their life, and then when they get to a certain point, then they're going to actually have the money, because they've been implementing what you've been putting out there in the marketplace. So now they have the money. Now they're going to feel more compelled to, get started with you, whether it's in a business, whether it's for your own digital product, or whatever it is that you're presenting. They'll feel more compelled to actually spend money with you. Because a lot of times what happens is, especially when, like, if somebody has like their own digital product, or they're trying to start their own thing, a lot of times some of the things that they're like that kind of go through their mind is like, man, I'm putting out this stuff, but I don't feel like I don't feel like nobody's buying from me, and these things come up. But the more and more you put things out and people see you as the expert, all of that will change. That's why I say this is the long-term strategy, right? The long-term strategy. And I'll go back to my live from yesterday, which I was talking about the number one product. The number one product in the world is content. And the number 2 is data. So think about it. I mentioned, Facebook is, we benefit. Like the reason that Facebook is what it is right now is because of us. The reason that YouTube is what it is right now is because of creators like myself who are putting content on the platform. Okay. So when you give away free content, it does a couple of things. Number one, it builds authority. Number two, it builds audience. Well, how does it build audience? Well, when you have people that are coming and they're getting value from you, it's kind of like a movie, right? When you watch a good movie, you feel like, man, that was a good movie. What do you want to do after you've watched that movie? 9 times out of 10, you're going to probably go tell somebody else about that movie, right? So the same thing applies here. If somebody see that you're giving value, maybe they have a friend that is probably trying to, let's just take myself for example, right? I do video marketing, right? You can probably see that on my profile or whatever. It even says video marketer up there. Video marketing is my thing. SEO is my thing, right? That whole realm, when it comes to video marketing, that's what I enjoy, right? That's why I have YouTube coaching students, people who I coach, when it comes in, in regards to YouTube. So if people are seeing, okay, he's getting results from his, for his students are implementing, right? His students are relaying the message back, like, yeah, this, like, I implemented what he's teaching. Now, when people continuously following me, it's going to be like a smooth selling process, because first and foremost, there's proof. There's proof from the students, right? But then they also see me when I, put out valuable content. I show them what things I'm doing, right? And that kind of leads me into the next part. So, oh man, we got oh shoot, I ain't even see all them comments over there. I was just kind of going. Oh man. What's going on, Shamika? Good to see you. Appreciate you for stopping by. Shamika says yes, absolutely. Shamika says right. Dave says hello, Shamika. Shamika says hello, Dave. Dave put a 2. Absolutely. I kind of forgot what I said, but I did remember saying something about put a 2. If you've ever, I forgot what I said. Dave says 2. Shamika says right. Shamika says 2 as well. What's going on, Melissa? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Melissa says hello, brother. Melissa says exactly right. Shamika says yes, I agree. Thanks. I appreciate that, Shamika. And great live you just did. Definitely go check out Shamika's live. She just did a pretty powerful live. Definitely check that out. Shamika says this year my goal is video content, add more and give more. I like that. That's powerful. Drew Curtis says, what's going on, bro? Just getting on. What's going on, Drew, man? Good to see you, man. Thanks for hopping on here tonight, man. I appreciate all the love from everybody kind of tuning in with me. All right. So, yeah, guys, what I said authority, right? It was the number one thing, the audience. Okay. So, yeah, kind of going back to the movie thing, you're going to feel compelled to share a good movie that you just watched. Let me get this. Hold on. Bear with me. All right, so you're gonna feel compelled to share a good movie. So, like, let's say, for instance, the person watching your video or the people watching your video, they have somebody that wants to learn how to do video marketing. So they're watching me, right? But then they know somebody who's serious. Maybe they're not that serious, but they know somebody who's serious that wants to get it going. Now they're gonna feel good about me. They know I give value. Right? They know that I teach them certain things that's going to help them get a result. Now they're actually going to be willing to share me with that person. So that's how it's going to build your audience, right? So authority, audience, and the impact, right? The impact and the audience kind of go together, because the more and more people find you, the more you grow. Right? The more you grow. Now new people are coming on to the platform, and YouTube loves that, right? When you're bringing people from other places, YouTube loves that. That's just to give you guys just a little bit of YouTube game, all right, while we on here. All right, so authority, impact, and your audience. Okay, now let's kind of transition into talking about when should you actually charge for your stuff, where you're selling your own digital product or whatever it is that what offer you have. It's when, like, this is kind of what I do. Okay. Now, free content is the what and the why. Okay. Hopefully y'all get what I'm saying. The what is the strategy? it beneficial, right? And then you give people, you know, kind of like a, how can I put this? So the what, the why, and then when it comes to charging, it should be the how. Okay. So what, why for free content, and then the how, basically the step by step, every to the detail should be what you should be selling. That's when people should have to pay, when they want to know step by step detail, and they want access to you and all of those different things, right? That's when it comes into, okay, it's time to charge now. Okay, the free content is, it's going to still give value, right? I give tons of value over on my YouTube channel, you know, walking people through, you know, certain things. But there comes a time when there is a charge, is when you're showing them every detail, right? That's the difference. So, you know, hopefully, you know, that part right there was helpful, because I know some people feel like, you know, when your mentor or your coach or whoever's telling you, like, man, you know, you should definitely give it away, right? Give, you know, give people your best stuff. That's what it's relating to. But know when to actually start charging people, because if you're just only giving out free content, you're just only giving out free content, that's like, you got in the business to make money, right? And to help people, you know. But if you're not making any money and you're just putting out all this free content, you're showing people everything, yes, you are still going to receive from that. It's called, what is that? The law of reciprocity, right? Usually when you do something good for somebody, they feel compelled to actually do something good for you. So yes, it'll still be beneficial to do that long term. But what I believe it'll do is, not everybody that's learning from you and implementing these strategies are always going to come back to your video content and leave leave like a testimonial and say, hey man, I've implemented this, or hey, you know, or whatever you are, you know what I mean? They're not going to always come back and say, you know, I implemented this and leave you a comment, right? So yes, they may be benefited from it, but it doesn't always benefit you to just give it complete, like all the way free, right? It's not a benefit to you as a business owner who's actually trying to make a profit, right? Because we get in business to make money. Yes, we want to help people, but without making money, we go bankrupt. All right. So hopefully this video was valuable for you guys. I don't want to stay on here too long. It's kind of late. I still got a bunch of things that I got to do, because as you guys can see, I just moved into my new place. So besides that, guys, hopefully you got some value from this live video. And if you did, definitely give me a thumbs up. Also, drop me a comment down below letting me know if this was helpful in any way. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next live video. Peace.